Nobody else at the moment has the power to change you unless you have that initial spark and say, I must do something. I don't want this anymore. In order for anything new to come, something old must go. You have to let go that which you know until now. Empty your cup. Start from the beginning. Then things will look different. Hello, family. Welcome to the channel. You're on Tonixta YouTube channel. If you're new here, please feel most welcomed. My returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. You're amazing. In fact, every effort of yours is fuel towards the growth of Tonixta community. Right about now, I'm just on my way back home from just a nearby relative. I had gone to check in on my grandfather's brother, just within the vicinity of our neighborhood, and I'm back to our home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ambience. Actually, right about now in the village, the rains are within, so the weather is cool. That December weather, December to remember. Let me know in the comment section. I'm very curious to know where you're watching me from, you're supporting me from, and welcome to today's vlog as we flow. Stay tuned. Things like roads and pathways, I believe they don't just get old. Like this path I'm using. This is a path I passed 20 years ago, and over 20 years ago it was still existing. You can see cattle used to pass here, people and goods, but as it is right about now, it is still passable. You can see. So sometimes I wonder, this is the goodness of the village. We tend to respect things like pathways and boundaries. They are really, really revered too. So it is not that easy for you to come and maybe close a path without some intense consultations with the community, I believe. So this path has been here, I believe, for around over 30 years. And it has been respected to pass here and link other roads and other villages. They tend to act as some of the landmarks here in the village. There are landmarks we have that at times we don't interfere with, no matter. Like, for example, pathways, certain trees that are signatory for given events and places. And also we have rocks, certain rocks. There are also some landmarks, so they can't be interfered with very easily, as much as they might belong to you. But for you to interfere with them, you must involve some very many conversations. Well, what are some of the landmarks in your area? Maybe let me know in the comment section. In my village, we have pathways. These ones I've showed you. We have also trees. They are unique signatory trees that they have been alive since and for a very long time, and they can't just go extinct for that matter. We also have rocks. Maybe let me learn. And also ant hills. We have some ant hills which are so perennial that they can be used as landmarks in the village. So let me maybe share with me about your area, where you're coming from, and briefly, what are landmarks that you revere and stick to. Just for example, how long do you think a tree like this has been existing? That one over there. That one is like a landmark. That tree has over 50 years on this land. That very, very tree. It is a tree of a long time. I've witnessed it, and some of our parents as well have that history is encrypted in them. Today I want to share with you something that is very important, something key that is gonna change your opinion of life from this moment towards the future of your life. So first, if you're new here, please drop a like and be sure to subscribe to this fucking YouTube channel. This is Tonixta YouTube channel. Sometimes in life, you have to preserve your energies. What I'm going to tell you right about now is gonna change the mentality structure that you view with life, friends, and the people you'll have to associate with. Never mind, it is an evening routine. I'm just doing some reflections. So where was I? Let me dive in. Sometimes it's good to embrace high standards, high level of standards that aids you towards the higher self of you. What do I mean? I mean, you don't have to shrink so that the people around you feel most comfortable. You don't have to bend so that some people who are around you might feel tall. You don't have to dim your brightness so that other people can shine. But one thing I understand is that let us not mistake what is called love with alignment. Sometimes love is not all about bending towards things, but it's about aligning towards standards and creating what is called alliances for the improvement of both the parties which are going to get involved. Sometimes it's okay for you not to allow people to enjoy the privileges of your presence without giving you back the honor of trust you need. Sometimes it's good to set boundaries and affirm to them because they are going to get good relationships and make you also room for you to grow and build. Yes, people will say you've changed. Yes, of course you've changed because you have grown. There are things you need to leave because there are new standards that are now knocking. People have to leave, exactly, because sometimes people have to exit from your story because the next chapter is all about people with stronger character, mentality, inspiration, and people who are ready to sow in you. If I'm talking to you, please, if you're relating to such story that I'm telling you, please dial 11 at the comment section and maybe share with me your mind about this. It's time that we need to save energy. I believe energy is never created and energy is never destroyed, but energy can be transformed. So it's now about time that we transform our energies towards propelling to the higher self, our future self, which is always stretching each and every day to reach towards us. Let us make decisions that are good for us and good for those who are surrounding us. Let us not be impeded by other people's expectations of life. There are people who expect you to demand less, be less, live less, and this one ends up usurping your energy. It's good sometimes to radiate that which is authentic from you. There are sometimes you are forced to say yes, but the entire body of you and the system is screaming no. So learn the limits, learn your limits, learn the limits of your standards and embrace a higher self-embodiment for your growth and the growth of those who are destined, the sphere of your destiny. That's what I believe. And your future self is going to thank you, because next year, actually, we are going towards a new year, that is 2026. But you can't change. Next year is not all about that because it is a new year, you're going to change abruptly. No, nothing like that happens. Change happens in any afternoon, in that Tuesday or a Wednesday, that you think and authentically reflect within yourself and radiate that which you want to abide to. That is change. Change has some patterns to follow and a graph. So you can't just change abruptly by circumstances that are surrounding you. You have to change from within, going without. Thank you so much for reaching this far. Please let us interact with the comment section. If you relate with the story, please let us keep the fire burning. Feel free to say your mind at the comment section. I'll be there to interact with you, and let us grow together. Tonixa signing out. I'll see you in my next video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Namaste.